Stock investing for beginners. I made over 7,500 in 1 month in March. There were only about 20 trading days, so typically, it's not even a month. In this video, I'm gonna show you how soon you can become a millionaire and what do you need to become a millionaire. It's much easier than you think. So from March 1st to 31st, 7,554. How about just 1 week? And the first week I made over 1,700. So second week from 10 to 14. So I made over 3,600. Not bad. And from the third week, 17 to 21st, 2,000 plus. And the fourth week, so it's only about 20 trading days. So 1,200 plus. Hey, don't you lose at all? Of course, there are losses. But on March 31st, I lost about only 1,000. So in total, so from March 1st to March 31st, 7,554 and 94 cents is much enough to travel around the world. I traded stock options anywhere around the world only 1 to 3 hours a day. So wouldn't you think that's good enough, right? You get 7,000 plus and you only need to spend about 2 to 3 hours a day and you can live anywhere around the world. It's a very, very great life, right? So you might think, oh, stock market must be really good, right? Because you made lots of money. Not necessarily. Look at year to date S&P 500 down 10.23%, Nasdaq down 15%, Dow Jones down 6.6%. But still, I made profits, right? So just get rid of misconception that you only can make when the stock market is up. And there are also a few misconceptions that I'm going to talk about in a while. So what do you need to become a millionaire? So before show you how soon you can become a millionaire, I'm going to tell you what you need to become a millionaire based on my experience, okay? So stock investing, right? Stock investing is very, very important. So that's how I got started. So what's the meaning of stock investing? Investing money in great companies for long term, longer than 1 year. So it's called stock investing. So what's very important in stock investing? Learn how to choose great companies among thousands of companies in the US stock market. So it's very important. If you choose the wrong companies, then you're going to lose money, right? So it doesn't really matter where you put your money. If you don't know how, you're not going to get rich. And invest cash that you will not need for at least 1 year. Why? Because if you buy great company today, the stock price could drop tomorrow, right? Or it could go up. Either way. So if you're gonna need cash in the next month or next week or even tomorrow, don't start stock investing. Don't do that. Okay? Use only money that you're not gonna need for at least 1 year. It's even better if you can put it for 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years. So what is the good size? Okay, it's a massive wealth compounding protection. Your money could be 2 times, 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, or even 10,000 times if you choose great companies. And what's very important is psychology and mindset. My psychology mindset. Most people gonna stay away from stock market when it's down, right? And usually supermarkets, if they have discount promotions, lots of people are lining up to get items, right? Stock market is totally different. Stock market is the only supermarket where there's a discount, people stay away. So psychology is very important. So as long as you own great companies and you are not panicked, so the chance of you making money is much higher. So what is stock investing like? Stock investing is like getting married to a virgin, right? She's told you, wait for 10 years. We're gonna only make love when we get married, right? So there's a high potential like massive gain. If she's a great company, great person, now it's that choosing a great company, right? So you could get great benefit. Just wait for 10 years. The same way, uh, so just make sure you choose great companies and wait it out for any recession, whatever obstacles. It's the same way choose a great man. If you choose a great man, he's gonna make more money every year, every single year. He makes more money, then you get happier every year, right? So I don't need I don't have so much money, so where could I put the money? That would be call option, right? If you don't have lots of money to 10,000, 100,000, then the easy, no, I wouldn't say easy, a simpler way, uh, started from a few $100s to up 1,000 or whatever. So it's a small capital requirement, so that's why people trade options, call option. Quick potential huge gain and limited losses. Whatever you put in, you're gonna lose. If you put in $100, that's the maximum that you're gonna lose. Right? If you put in 1,000, that's what you're gonna lose. But you can make huge gains. Buying a call option like buying 100 shares, right? If you buy one call option on Google, it's just like buying 100 shares of Google. If Google stock jumps, your call option is gonna jump, multiply, loss, right? And good potential short-term profits, right? So that's why people like trading option because the profit is short-term. It can be huge. It's just like having one night stand. You go to clubs or party or you meet a girl, right? If she likes you, if you know how to read the signs, hey, she likes me. You go and talk to her. Then after that, you bring her home. Finish. Business done, right? So option trading is like that, just very quick profit. Of course, if you don't know how to choose the sign, is it uptrend or downtrend, you don't know about it. And if you don't know that if the girl is giving you a sign and you miss the girls, you're gonna waste your night, right? You're gonna lose your sleep, you're gonna be spending time driving, you're gonna lose your gas, whatever, and that is risky, right? So it's just like having one night stand. So make sure you have a limit your risk, then look for the sign of uptrend, and gold stock investing scale is highly recommended. Why? Because if you choose great companies on the uptrend for call option, then you are most likely gonna make more money rather than you choose a bad company. Yeah, it may be up 1 day, 2 days, after that it may drop. Good companies tend to go up over the long term. So another thing is put option. Call option jumps when your stock jumps, but put options is the opposite. When your stock jumps, put option goes down, and when your stock goes down, put option goes up, which is good, which is perfect. It's good for asset protections. So let's say you have 100 shares of Google. You are afraid that you're gonna lose money. What can you do? You can buy one put options on Google. Then if Google stock drops, you gain profit in the put options. So that's your asset protection. And it's better than shorting stock. Right? You know that there is a one company, it's every company, is highly overvalued, overhyped, then you can short it rather than short this stock, which is very risky. Right? Your loss is unlimited when you short stock. You can buy a put option. If you buy a put options, if that company stock drops, you make lots of money on that. So that's very very good. And why do I like stock investing? Rather than in real estate, because if you own a Google company, right? Stock investing means you are owning a company. If you own Google company, Google is all over the world. There is a disaster in LA, Los Angeles, right? If you own a house, then you are screwed, right? You're gonna lose your house, and if your insurance may not likely cover your house in uh, for the act of God, like disaster, and even if they cover, if they insure lots of homes in that area, right? So they insurance company lost a lot of money in Los Angeles, so they're gonna go bankrupt. Then you're gonna lose your house. But stocks is different. For Google, Apple, let's say you own Apple stock. Then Apple has stores all over the world. So if one store in LA burns up, right, goes into fire, then you have so many other stores that you're not gonna lose money by buying only Apple because they have business all over the world. That's why I like real estate, stock investing compared to real estate. I prefer stock investing to real estate. And another thing is the best way is advanced option. Advanced option, you need to know call option. You need to know put options, right? Instead of buying call option, put options, advanced option is you sell them. You sell call option, you sell put option. You combine all those two. So why is it better? It's like you know, stock investing is waiting for virgin for until the marriage, right? It's too long, and most of you not gonna be patient. And call option is too can be too risky, right? One night stand, it may not happen every night. Advanced option is better because the girls already like you. She's gonna come to your house and cook for you, and she's gonna watch TV together with you. She's gonna spend the night with you. You have a higher probability of getting the girl because she comes to you, right? Spending the night together with you. So advanced option has a higher probability of winning, the profit. So that's why I like advanced option. Great companies just don't in, don't use advanced option on bad companies. Only use advanced options on great companies. Do not bring any bad ladies to your house. It applies to option trading. It also applies to advanced option. Do not invite her over if she's a bad lady. But if she's a great lady, a good lady, yeah, you can invite her to your house. You have a higher chance of getting the girl. So most people think they need millions of dollars to retire. No, not necessarily true. 10,000 is a good start to retire and travel around the world with advanced option. You just keep selling options for that. So how soon can you become a millionaire? So this is a calculator, compound interest calculator. Let's say you're gonna start today with $300. You're gonna open an account using the link in the YouTube description comment down below. Then you open an account, initial deposit $300. Then every day you contribute, you deposit $10. So over the 30 days, 1 month, $300, right? And it's gonna, let's say S&P 500 return about 10%. But S&P 500 5 years 88.83%. S&P 500 this year is down 10.23%, but it's okay. Let's say 88.83%, right? 88.83% divided by 5. So every year 18% return. I will be a little bit, hey, just to be sure, just put it 10%. 10%, yeah, how long would that take? It would take you get $1 million plus in 36 years. So you start when you are 20 years old, you're gonna retire as a millionaire, 56 years old, right? And that's when you only contribute only $10. So let's say, hey, I don't have time to wait for $36. I don't have the patience. What could I do? You can increase the amount. So how much could you increase? 5,500, 5,500. So 10 years. Let's see. Calculate. 1 million plus, 10 years. So how much do you have to put in the S&P 500 index fund? 5,500. Oh, I don't have so much money. I don't make so much money. I don't want to contribute that much to every year. It does. Okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna show you. If you increase the return to 30%, right? Then you calculate you want to become a millionaire in 10 years. 10 years, within 10 years. Then you calculate. Then you stay gonna become millionaire in 10 years by contributing only 1,950, 1950, instead of 5,500. So, but you need to increase the return, 30% return. So how could you increase the return? And last year I increased the return. Individual brokerage. I use stock investing, call option, put option, advanced option, and day trading momentum stocks. And I returned over 100% plus. 401k only 63.1% because I mainly use stock investing scale. Not so much of advanced option, no, not so much of option trading. No. So this is, I would say, 90%, 95% pure stock investing space. This is, I use everything, stock investing, option trading, advanced option trading. So yeah, if you are, hey, let's say I may not be able to make 100% like you, Master Rich, but if I could make 30%, that would be great. Yeah, with the 30%, you can, but you just need to deposit 1950, and in 10 years, you would possibly get this one. Is it guaranteed? No, nothing is 100% guaranteed, right? But this is possible, very possible, much easier than most people think. Right? So you just need to learn stock investing, call option, put option, advanced option. If you want to get started, the links will be in the description comment down below. If you want to have a mentorship call with me, the links will be in the description down below as well. If you have any question, feel free to comment down below. Share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.